This week, we've seen some interesting changes to Steam, and we'll talk about it. Plus, Bazzite gets a brand new release. And what's going on with my video game? All this and more today. Let's get right into the news.
Engineering, affirmative.
Have you heard about Bazzite? We've talked about it on the channel before. Bazzite is a Linux gaming distro that's based on Fedora. Well, there's a brand new release of this Linux gaming powerhouse. In this release, we're greeted with Fedora 40 as its base, but we also have a bunch of new stuff specifically for Bazzite. There's a new Bazzite rollback utility that will help swap between various installs of Bazzite on a single machine. There's greater support for framework laptops. They've added several Steam Deck specific updates, including ending X11 support, and that's a huge deal. And they've also added various other features and a whole host of bug fixes. Now, Bazzite is a neat project, and they're hard at work alongside the other gaming distros to make Linux gaming as good as it can be. There'll also be a link in the description if you want to check out their latest release. So, there's a new Humble Bundle that I wanted to highlight this week. Learn to make games in Godot 4. Now, this is an excellent little package that can teach you everything that you need to know about making your own games in Godot. For $25, you get 10 items, including courses in 2D game dev, 3D game dev, multiplayer development, C# programming, as well as mobile app development, and even a course on shaders. There's also tile sets and asset packs optimized for Godot engine. Now, you can use my affiliate link below to pick up this game development bundle. As always, buying a Humble Bundle supports charity, and if you use my links below, it'll help support this show at no additional cost to you. Now, this is an excellent little pack, and it's one that I wish that I had when I started developing Dudelings arcade sportsball. Let's talk about that. I'm really excited to announce that my game, Dudelings Arcade Sportsball, is releasing next week for Linux and Windows through Steam and itch. May 6, 2024. Guys, I am super excited about this, and I'm really proud to debut our new trailer here in this video. So roll that clip, Johnny. So yeah, Dudelings is the culmination of thousands of man hours of my team. I've done the artwork myself, my friend Ethan has done the programming, and one of my favorite bands ever, the Brothers Nylon, has done the music. Dudelings is a game of skill that combines the classic arcade styling of Pong with the frantic energy of foosball. Up to 2 players face off head to head, each controlling a single doodling at a time in order to score points. You can make the Dudelings jump, dash, punch, and even throw the ball. That is, if your skills are up to the task. Now, this trailer shows off the classic game mode, but there's also other modes like hoop and volley that add new wrinkles to the gameplay. And there's a bunch of other content, including different jerseys for your Dudelings, customizable match rules, multiple AI personalities, collectible power-ups, and a selection of ball types which each have their own unique physics. Now, leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts on how this game looks and if you're excited to give it a try or not. You'll also find links to the Steam page and our official press release in the pinned comment below. Now, if you're a member of the gaming press and you want a review copy, you can use our contact page, which will be in the press release. And don't forget to wishlist this game because it releases Monday, May 6th for only $4.99, and for a limited time, it will be 10% off to celebrate the launch. And I'm also really excited to announce that that banger of a soundtrack will also be available for purchase at launch. I literally could not have done this without you guys. Like, for real, this channel has opened up so many doors for me personally and professionally. So thank you. I hope you're as excited as I am about Dudelings. And with that, let's move on. Okay, so Valve offers a reasonable refund policy for purchases made through Steam, where you have 14 days from purchase or 2 hours of cumulative playtime, whichever comes first. So if you bought a game 12 days ago and you've only played for an hour of it, it's still eligible for a refund. But if you play another hour, you lose that eligibility. Now, this week, Valve updated their refund policy for Steam games. So the question is, what's the change here? Well, it's nothing huge or controversial. It just aims to close the loophole for advanced access titles. According to Valve's rather terse post on the subject, quote, "Today we have updated a portion of our refund policy regarding pre-purchased titles. This change covers titles that are in pre-purchase and offer advanced access. Playtime acquired during the advanced access period will now count towards the Steam refund period." So what does this mean? Well, it seems that there was a loophole where if you pre-purchased a game and it offered advanced access to the title, any playtime during your advanced access to the game would not count against the 2-hour window to get a refund. But wait, what the hell is advanced access? Well, Valve has an official support article about it, and it's now a thing on Steam apparently. It's essentially a perk that games can include when a title is purchased before release. And there are a few interesting things to note here with advanced access titles. As we've already noted, the 2-hour threshold is in place for these titles now. However, the 14-day refund period does not start until the game is officially released. Also, players with advanced access can leave reviews, which is interesting. Now, this is an intriguing change for Steam, and I'm really excited to see how developers are going to use this feature and how people are going to abuse it. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying these weekly deep dives into the Steam Deck and Linux gaming news? If you are, like that smash button to tell YouTube you want to see more videos just like this. You can also feed that engagement algorithm by leaving a comment and letting me know your thoughts on any of the stories we're talking about today. And you can also get subscribed to stay up to date with all the fun stuff we're doing here. So it's been a minute since we've talked about Steam Deck client updates, and that's because there really hasn't been a whole lot to dig into. But I figured since it's been a month, I really do need to actually talk about some of this stuff. The thing is, since March 27th, there has been a total of 5 beta client updates and 2 SteamOS previews, each of them with modest, incremental fixes rather than earth-shaking new features. Now, starting with the March 27th beta client, we saw a handful of fixes. Quote, reduced network traffic at startup and reconnect. Fixed support alert messages intermittently producing an error at startup. Fixed sometimes not being able to access the Steam Family Management profile page. Fixed a case where the SD card library would not be detected if added via desktop mode. And they fixed some applications not appearing in the library when shared by a family member. Then the next day, Valve fixed notifications being queued until a game is launched. On April 10th, they fixed some touchscreen issues. On April 16th, they fixed a few crashes. On April 19th, they released a SteamOS preview build that fixed Super Blood Hockey as well as stability and security improvements. Which, I mean, what is this, Google Play? Let's be a little more detailed here, Valve. Then, on the 22nd, Valve addressed, quote, slow startup on busy systems, and they fixed an issue with remote play clients. And finally, the stable SteamOS 3.5.19 update hit with all of the unspecified glory of the preview build, and of course the fix for Super Blood Hockey's sound issue. Now, I don't want to come off as like ungrateful here, but it's been a minute since Valve pushed a new, huge update for the Steam Deck. And there are lots of things that I wish Valve would add to the deck. If you have some ideas about features or fixes you want to see on the Steam Deck, leave me a comment below because I'm making a video about this topic and I really want to include your guys' feedback on this. So that's all of the Steam Deck news that I wanted to cover this week. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, maybe check out my D&D campaign here. I'm doing this with my family and it's been a blast and it's absolutely hilarious, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Or perhaps you can check out this video where it's whatever YouTube thinks you might want to watch next. Thanks to my patrons, my coffee, and my YouTube members for their support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.